Let's just jump right into it.
Yeah,
That episode, I
I can't, I can't tell which one was like more shocking, last episodes or this one from this Sunday's.
I I don't know how to feel about it. Like I think for the characters it's good, but I feel like from a writing standpoint it's
Yeah,
really bad. Like I think this episode was poorly. Like I think everything was well done until the mom was shown. I think that was the worst part,
so do you
personally.
think he should have just stayed dead? I
I
mean, in
think
our life, he was dead the whole time.
yeah, like I think from a writing standpoint and especially from a character standpoint, now that he has his little sister, it was better
Hmm.
if she was dead. Like to me, it was very strange when I was like, because I was like, oh, it's probably the mom who they're looking for. But I was thinking when she was underwater that she was dead, or she's in a comatose state, so she could still technically be dead. Like when they like, but like most likely that she's going to wake up eventually, right? Maybe she'll wake up and die. Like something horrible could still happen. But I'm like, from a writing standpoint, I think that made the most sense and it kept the emotion there. Now it's just kind of gone. It's like, well, everything's okay. It's not as emotional because the mom is alive. Like I said, from a character standpoint, it's good that she's alive. But what, like, I'm just shocked they just brought it like already too. Like it's immediate. Like I don't know. It was so strange. Like I think the emotion from that has now taken away, and now like the little sister's there. So like everything kind of came together for him. He has a little sister and his mom back. It just kind of feels weird now. It doesn't feel as like, well, I was definitely feeling a very sympathetic for Shiki's character, and now I'm just kind of like, okay, well, he really didn't lose anything. Like, of course he has no reason to kill that guy. Good
But
on Nobimara, by the way. Oh my god, I remember saw the
no,
comments. The only man doing his job. Like they
I
should.
thought that. Yeah, yeah.
I was like, yes, good job on Nobimara. I'm so glad he killed him. Oh my god, I was like, is he really about to get away? Like, are you serious? Like the whole situation was so effed
He
up.
was like okay with that too. He was like, "Oh yeah, it's okay. He can't do anything. You know, his biggest punishment is staying alive." I was like, "No, the biggest punishment you can do is killing him." But whatever.
I know that they were trying to like pull that route of like, because he started freaking out when the little girl
The
showed
high
up.
road and whatnot.
He started freaking out when Aya showed up, and he was like
Yeah.
freaking out. He was like, "What are you doing here? Get back!" Because you know she's the golden webbing, and I was like, "Oh well." We already knew that, of course, like the viewers, but he started freaking out, and they really portrayed it as like he didn't care about his own life. He only cared about his legacy, which is what he's been kind of like spewing anyways. Like he said that. Which makes sense, but at the same time, I don't know. The way they were spinning it was a little weird, because I mean, he was about to die, and he really just did not. He was just sad, like they said, like he didn't really care as much, which is insane to me. He cared a lot when Nobumaru showed up. I feel like probably because
I was saying everything he has is taken away. He's just left with nothing again.
yeah. So now he knows he has nothing. Like even if he died before, he still had the little girl kind of like there, like she existed, I guess, and like they didn't know anything, but now everyone knows everything. So like they're gonna obviously like, you know, if his name is brought up, it's probably not gonna be under his name, and now she can take everything for herself rather than like him taking credit because Shiki and like Inugami are like aware of the situation.
The lake that they were drinking from, that Inigami was drinking from Tequila's arm, that had healing properties, right?
Hmm.
But the mom isn't the golden webbing.
Well,
So
I
how
think
is
it's
her
because the little girl, or because the little girl created a cocoon, and the mom was in
Oh,
the lake.
okay, I get it.
That's what I'm pretty sure it was because
Yeah,
she has the power to heal humans. I didn't know she can heal Kemono, but she can heal humans.
that was so messed up when it was like actually the brothers of Shiki, or the siblings of Shiki, those deformed monsters that were like
Yeah.
spouting lines. I was like,
They
wow.
all started saying "I love you." She like he literally did. He just broke. I was a little upset though that Shiki didn't start going on like a rampage and killing all of them. Like he was like, "Kabane, help me." I was like, "Oh,
Yeah,
really?" I was like, "Shiki, like, are you gonna like you really just put all of that on Kabane?" He apologized for it, but I'm like, you literally just let him take care of all of that, all of your problems,
yeah.
laid on Kabane. You didn't do anything to even try and step up and face it. You just let Kabane do everything for you, which was pretty. That was a pretty bad character moment, but I mean, maybe he'll grow. I get it because it was a pretty intense situation. Those are his siblings, and
Yeah.
he probably didn't. He probably wasn't ready to like slay them all. I mean, he killed one. He killed that
Yeah,
fish.
and
So that
that
was
was a cool come up moment for Kabane though, when he just got angry and even he like told Cone to shut up, not Cone, but
Nobimaru. Yeah,
Nobimaru.
that was a good moment
I
for him too. Yeah, I was like, yeah, that was a growth moment. He was like Nobimaru. Kabane looked. He was so cool in this episode. He looked so pissed. Oh my god, he was upset.
He was nice. He like understood like that feeling to fight for somebody else's sake.
Hmm.
You know?
He didn't even really get it too, but he was like, he
Yeah, but
still
he
wanted to
felt it.
kill. He still wanted to kill the uncle, even though Shiki decided not to. This was a really good Kabane episode, I'd say in general. It was very emotional until the mom was revealed. I feel like that just kind of ruined the like whole. Like it's nice. Like I feel like it's a nice feeling. Like I'm glad she's alive, but I feel like from a writing perspective, we shouldn't have got that satisfaction. You know what I mean? Maybe it's just me.
Yeah.
I think, like, that's why some tragedies are seen as really good, like Romeo and Juliet. Like, you want something to happen, but in this scenario, for Shiki and his character, and in general for the story, I think it would have been, especially because he has a little sister. Like now they're a family, but like it would have had a lot more emphasis on like now the little sister's the only like sibling, the only thing he has left, like a remnant from his mom, anything at all in his only family. Like it would make a lot of sense there in that regard.